I know our listeners are very informed, but did everybody know there was this congressional hearing on on UFOs recently?
Yeah.
But they don't call them UFOs.
No.
That's important.
They UAPs.
Call them UAPs. What is it?
Unidentified aerial
phenomenon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and that's important because UFOs sounds wacky because the government had like a fucking thing about making it sound wacky.
Yeah, they had massive propaganda campaigns to make, like literally there were CIA papers.
Oh yeah,
that were like we're going to what was that?
Blue Beam, Project Blue Beam.
Yeah, Project Blue Beam,
something like that. Yeah,
yeah, I think that was it. But yeah, they were trying to make anyone that claimed any knowledge of extraterrestrial anything really to be marginalized.
And this is all stuff that somehow was FOIA requested in like the 80s and 90s that they let out for some reason. You know, it's not just some made up shit. You know, they were studying these for a long time, obviously not sharing their findings with the American public. When I used to belong to that stupid like site called the Black Vault, it might even still be around.
Project Blue Book, Tony says.
Oh, Blue Book. Sorry, that's right. Yeah, Blue Beam.
Thank you, Tony Johnson.
Blue Beam was something else.
Yeah. Blue Beam.
No. There's both of them. Blue Beam might be the UFO one. I can't remember. Blue Book is something also. I could mix them up. I can't remember. Anyways, that Black Vault website that I have told you about before, when I was in high school, I wanted to be like like a little suburban Mulder. You know, somehow stumble onto something and get involved in stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I want to get chased around and harassed by the government for some reason. That was really my whole motivation, is I want to like get murdered by the CIA.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So
near murder.
I used to, look at all these FOIA requests and blah, 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 and all this shit, which is, for people that don't know, if that's Freedom of Information Act. Everybody knows that, right?
Yeah, I think so, but
and it's
might
how
as well.
You can request any like government document or anything that's supposed to be public record through this wing of the government, whatever. So you could look through all of these aggregated like FOIA documents that a lot of them had to do with UFOs. And it's hilarious. Like, they would release a lot of shit, but it would literally be 75% redacted.
Yeah.
With just these, like, black bars across everything. So the whole thing is just, it's always unreadable been a joke. It's like, there's really never been transparency. It's, we're required to release this document after a certain number of years, but we can just erase, like, half of it? What?
Yeah. That doesn't mean anything.
That's like... So
imagine using that in like a relationship. All right, baby. Yeah. I'll tell you what I was doing on Friday, but there's going to be certain hours that are not going to be mentionable.
Right, yeah.
They're going to be like, oh, you're lying.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, yada, yada, yada.
And then I got back in the car.
Yeah, fucking, yeah. So it's like, oh, this is national security. No, it's your security. You're hiding shit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not national security. It has nothing to do with that. But yeah, so this is I
wanted to tell people kind of what's going on. So the hearing was convened by the House Intelligence Committee's Counterterrorism, Counterintelligence, and Counterproliferation. So this is a group that does not like and will not stand for terrorism, intelligence, or proliferation of any kind.
Yes.
And this is only the subcommittee.
I'm down with
Imagine what the actual committee is like. So this is something that apparently happened, and those words mean something. So it follows the release last year by the U.S. intelligence community of a long-awaited report on mysterious flying objects that have been seen moving through restricted military airspace over the last several decades. Yeah, forever. There's fucking UFOs in, like, Da Vinci paintings.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, come on.
Biblical time. They're chronicled in
something's been flying around
ancient
forever.
texts.
If you want to know what I think,
the Ayurveda or the Vedas, they're mentioned a ton of times. Flying machines. Like,
this thing is that's why this shit is exhausting. And then so this whole thing, basically, when you read through all this stuff, and I don't know if you got the article or not. But
I don't think I did.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? People can look this up. But when you read through all this stuff, you're gonna find there's nothing really said here. Here's a quote from the proceedings, and I think this is Representative Rick Crawford of Arkansas. The intelligence community has a serious duty to our taxpayers to prevent potential adversaries such as China and Russia from surprising us with unforeseen new technologies. This committee has an obligation to understand what you are doing to determine whether any UAPs are new technologies or not, and if they are, where are they coming from? Okay, but then that never gets answered. Yeah. And then it's just a bunch of things of like, well, we want to achieve the highest level of transparency without compromising national security.
Yeah, that's always what it is.
Dude, none of this means anything. No. It's just a bunch of fucking bullshit.
No, but the headlines are good because then a bunch of people, because most people, let's just be honest, most people read headlines and move on.
Sure.
And so then they're the next day at work, they're like, "Oh, did you see? The government is admitting that there's UFOs."
Right.
And that's it. But really, they don't admit shit.
So they're just kind of making it a little more public because it's one of those things that has gotten absolutely ridiculous to try to come out and just go, "Oh, we know nothing about it."
Yeah.
At this point,
Yeah.
if you say that, you come across, I mean, if anyone were to believe you, they would think you were really dumb, you know? So
Yeah.
it has to be some acknowledgement, but it's just this little delicate ballet that they always perform to try to convince the American public that they're giving the truth. But you know the only place to get the truth is here on Radioville.
Population Truth. All right. I think we have a video of something that was submitted.
Oh, yeah, you can put those up. This is some of the videos that apparently were very convincing, and I've seen way better. But
I don't...
Hold on a second. Yeah, you can throw those up. Yeah, go ahead. And I'll get some proper, like, kind of alien UFO music to go behind it. Hold on. So these are some of the ones that they were showing during the
congressional
conference, where a bunch of... This thing actually, so I watched a little bit of it or some analysis and shit earlier, and it almost reminded me of, do you remember when they brought Jerry Springer in front of Congress?
Vaguely, yeah.
And they were all like, well, I have never seen your show, sir. Like, everyone started their line of questioning with that.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of stuff there was a lot of stuff like that in here of like, well, I'm not someone who is interested in this topic, but what exactly are you up to? You know, it's just this whole dumb shit, you know. Anyways, here you go. You want to show those?
Sure.
Go ahead. And here we see... Look at that one.
It's the sun.
These videos suck anyways. Look at that. These fucking redneck aliens flying around.
Yeah, what is this?
Probably going to get...
That's a fucking...
They're going to get space moonshine or something.
A dot.
Yeah, now that's like... That one is infrared goggles that they used off of some other aircraft or something.
Oh, and actually that's...
yeah, I mean, that thing's pretty weird, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of these things, like, you remember famously a few years back, that Tic Tac video.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they're performing things based on, like, military and laser technology and shit that assesses how fast and low and high things are going.
Yeah.
That's showing it performing moves that are just beyond any comprehension by anything man-made. So, a lot of this stuff is pretty crazy. There they go. Off to the big sock hop in the sky. Some stupid alien hootenanny. Was that it for those?
That was it. I don't know why they only had 2 videos.
Oh, okay.
That's all they got shown. And that's all.
Oh, and another
what do you got?
You know, because when we were doing the space stuff, I wanted to mention, and there was a perfect time, and I completely forgot, like this kind of idea that we need this like official acknowledgement of the existence of UFOs. When the kind of shit that has happened, and I just thought of like 2 examples off the top of my head earlier. The Phoenix Lights is something that's fucking insane, dude.
It's fucking totally crazy.
97, March 13th. There are thousands of people across Arizona and New Mexico, and Tom's going to try to throw a picture up of what this looked like. Thousands of people reported seeing a triangular object just basically hovering and floating through the sky, you know, and doing various moves and stuff and whatever, blah, blah, blah. This is not something that just got made up one day. I mean, this is a well-documented thing. There's all kinds of pictures of it and shit. There's the classic one right there, yeah. So they try to say that stuff like this, whenever there's the triangular craft, they always try to say it's flares. It was flares dropped in unison that were floating and just kind of went in that formation and looked like that.
Oh, look at that Project Blue Book. It's already on this site. Oh, we have a call.
Somebody's calling. Whoever's calling, hang on 1 minute.
Yeah. Hang on 1 second.
Go ahead and answer it. But
hold on.
But yeah, so
hey, you are on. Just hold on 1 second. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna tell them you're on. With Tom and Vinny, just hold there for just a second.
So, so the picture that we have on there right now is, that's the Phoenix Lights. Okay, and they'll try to say that that's a bunch of flares, whatever. Same thing happened in Tinley Park, Illinois. Another one I thought of, and thousands of people witnessed this.
Yeah.
And another one I thought of off the top of my head is in Belgium. There was a wave of these in the late 80s and early 90s that were basically looked a lot like that same thing, like the Phoenix Lights. Again, thousands of people reporting over, months and years, the same sighting and stuff. It's like,
flares.
Okay, but you're going to finally acknowledge that this stuff is happening.
You don't have to, dude. We already know.
We knew. Anyways,
we already know. Yeah,
that was my point before. The amount of mass sightings there's been alone, it's ridiculous,
Yeah. No, we don't need your stinking approval.
All right, who's on the horn? Hello?
Hello? Hey, who's this?
What's going on, guys? You said to call in with dumb shit, right?
Yeah, what do you got for
sure.
This is Eric, your favorite bad boy.
Hey, what's up, Eric?
What's going on, man? What do you got for us?
Course.
What's going on in New York?
So, what's going on upstate New York? Whoop, whoop. All right, I won't take up too much of your time. Did you see the news line about the guy that shot the water tower with the big mural of Johnny Cash?
No.
He shot him. You didn't see that?
No. What was it?
Hold on, I'll look
Big
it up.
news. So he shot the mural of Johnny Cash right in the no-no zone.
Ooh.
With a high-powered rifle, and it's awesome. It looks like Johnny Cash is pissing out of the water tower.
Is it really?
Yeah, you should pull that up. We'll look at that.
Fuck yeah, we'll take a look at that.
I see here a water
sure.
tower in Arkansas honoring Johnny Cash has sprung a leak after a vandal hit it.
Yeah.
Let's see, in Kingsland, Arkansas, with a silhouette mural standing in his signature stance while holding a red guitar. We'll see if we can get that up for you. All right, that's funny. Thank you.
Dude, I mean, it's not cool, but it's funny as fuck.
I feel like Johnny Cash would have actually kind of been okay with that.
Yeah, same.
I think you would be too. But there is a picture of it, and it is funny as shit.
Yeah,
I'm going to keep listening.
All right, man.
We'll check that out.
Thank you, brother.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, man. Thanks, Eric.
Goodbye.
Bye, buddy.
See, that's how it's done. You
look at that. That would have been.
Tell us something funny to do.
Yeah. Perfect call, really.
Yeah,
Eric Paddock.
Help us with the show.
Fucking kicking ass. That was I was unaware of this, and now I'm very curious. So
yeah, so that's.
And are you curious also?
Yeah, sure.
Well, that makes us bi-curious. You know what I mean? I wish that was a buzzer.
Hold on, I think I went.
No. That makes us bi-curious.
It doesn't make this sound.
That one broke.
Oh, dude.
All right, let's.
The CIA is tapping my fucking sound
They
effects.
replaced that one.
Oh, Jesus, dude. That's what it sounds like when the CIA taps. Oh,
there
it
you
goes.
go.
Couldn't be happier with how that went.
Yeah, that was great. Okay, let's take a look at this. Thanks to Super Spreader Eric.
I think you gotta let the ad play still.
No, this is it.
Oh, this is okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Kingsland, Arkansas.
Here, I'm gonna pull this back.
Take you to Kingsland, Arkansas, the hometown of the legendary.
You're not actually
Johnny
taking
Cash.
us there. It's just video.
And a water tower in his honor has a very unfortunate
Boing.
leak, as you can see in this video. The sheriff's department says someone shot the water tower. Aside from the compromising position of the bullet hole, the city is losing around 30,000 gallons of water every day.
Oh shit!
Could cost
That's
around
the America I
$5,000,
want to live in,
Vandal could be
where you
charged
can
with
just
a
shoot
felony
the water
for tampering
tower
with the
and get away with
vital
it.
operations of a city. I almost made it through there. Holly.
I mean, thanks for letting me follow that one.
That's fucking great.
Oh, boy. All right.